Yo, what's up, traders? It is August 13th, 2020, and this is a market update video on our VIP setups, our signals, what I'm looking at in the market, and today, it's been a crazy week. Talking about gold, silver, God, the turnaround there. I'll do a gold and silver video separately. I haven't had a chance to do my weekly updates like I like to, but we're doing our accelerator program where I'm helping people develop a trading system, one-on-one mentoring, and then helping them to build the belief, create a trading system, dial in the risk management, and then go on to take a funding challenge and get funded with outside capital. I've been on a bunch of calls every single day all week. It's been awesome. It's a huge, there's a new program. I feel so good about it, and especially now that people are going through it, having even more success than I thought. It's pretty awesome. But we have some great setups today in our VIP group. It's about midway through New York session, so let me share my charts. If you want to be a part of our group, I have a training that lays out for beginner. Doesn't matter if you're beginner, intermediate, advanced. You will learn something in this training. It's as simple as I could possibly make it, and anyone, if you speak English, can understand it. And a lot of people go through my program that are Portuguese or Colombian and learn English, and they have a rudimentary understanding of English. That by the time they've been in my group for about a year, they're fluent. So one guy in particular I'm thinking of there, it's pretty incredible. So that being said, click the link below to get started. We have the best community of traders, all ranges, and some amazing traders as well beyond myself. And I'm super humbled to be a part of this group. And yeah, so that being said, let me share my screen with y'all and get this party started. So this is following my exact plan on dollar CAD. So this trade setup is looking great right now. You can go to my Instagram, and I shared this exact same chart. I shared it in the VIP channels, the free channels, and really have put it out there for anybody who wanted to have a look at it. Yeah, so this is classic descending triangle. This is one of my favorite setups. Typically, it's a bullish continuation pattern, right? So we have this bullish move here, bullish move, and then kind of a range. The way UCAD ranges quite laterally for sure, and then just massive rally. So this is the whole COVID crash, and this is the strength from the dollar, and now this is that mega dollar weakness. But technically speaking, this looks like a great setup, and that we'll get some more. Now, this doesn't always happen, but more often than not, this is what we see happening. And you can see, like, where I put my arrow when I drew the chart, we are completely filling that out. And so I'll show you here. This is a chart I shared, and I even shared it in a free group. This is when you have access to the VIP signal channel, this is our trade setups. We got polls, we got charts, we got market updates, and it's all kinds of good stuff, man. And let's see here. And this is it. I shared it on a couple days ago, and you can see this hadn't quite happened yet, but now here we are today, and really just filled this zone out and filled out here pretty nicely. And a lot of times what you get is a flush to the downside, and a lot of people start to sell, and maybe a false breakdown will happen, and then that's the big fake out. We're going to move back up, which has kind of started to happen. We dropped below 1.32 this morning, and I think that's going to be gearing us up for a big rally higher. So of course we got to break this zone right here. And once we do and break out of that, close above it, which will be very, very, very important. But once we do, that's like pretty much a huge signal, that all-out reversal time. And typically, this is a huge opportunity in the market a lot of times. Not always. Nothing is always in the markets, but we'll see this retrace all the way up and break out to the same distance of the top of this descending triangle. So that would put us at 145. We're at 132. So if you're looking for a nice 1,300 pip trade and a good swing trade for anybody that wants to be a swing trader out there, this is a great opportunity to do that. So dollar CAD looks excellent. And let's see, what else are we in here? I want to take a look at NJ. We're not in it right now, but God, it's not doing much. But look, we still have this false breakout here. We're below the 61.8% retracement. So I'm actually, man, I would love to send another trade out here. We're already in 3, but the Kiwi is just not moving at all. Not moving at all. It's just a lot of yen pairs either breaking out in a big way or nothing at all. So, but here I would expect, especially once we get below this support, is going to be a great opportunity to short. You know what, even probably 70 will be a great opportunity here. But that was a little side note. We're not in any of those. Here we are, though. We are in Swiss yen. For some reason, it's just something about this pair. I always go back to it. I don't know why I like it so much, but you know, we're in this big resistance zone. Here. Take a look at the weekly. See how significant this zone is. So we haven't quite hit these upper levels of it yet. But this is a big wedge. So this is significant, right? Because we want to watch to see, do we get rejected here or do we begin to break out? And so like this setup might look similar to look similar, right? So this is what we're looking for. Do we get rejected or do we break out? Now, if we break out here, that will be super bearish for the yen for sure. So something to watch. And you know, once look, trend lines, let me put it this way, trend lines are meant to be broken. Okay, so it's just a matter of time till we do break out, I would say, either one way or the other. So this whole setup here is a great one to watch. It's going to be a great kind of barometer for the markets. And, you know, when we do, if and when we do hit that retracement, 114.60 looks like the next area of support. So, and don't forget, we could make it all the way down here to 110. That would be super, you know, we'd have to see some serious weakness out of the euro, out of Swiss, very, very significant yen strength. So, yeah, we'll see if that materializes. Man, markets are going crazy right now. It's been like that, been one of those kind of weeks for sure. So that's Swiss yen. Aussie New Zealand is looking very tasty, I guess you would say. And so like I shared this with one of my friends, Lewis, shout out if he sees this video, but I shared it. And then this is what I'm looking at. On the weekly, we're right at this 78.6% retracement. You can see how hard we just kind of blasted through the 61.8 here, but we are finding some really strong resistance. Like I said, Aussie New Zealand's been super weak. Kind of have a bit of an inverted head and shoulders here. We have a throw over. However you wanted to draw it, but in my mind, it's a throw over line, even though this is a weekly chart. So let's scale it down. But before we do, so we're in a breakout. And what I'm looking for is a retracement to this trend line, and this with the 78.6% retracement as a stop here. So let's go to the daily chart. So you can see this classic throw over. What we're looking for is to break back below here. So this 109.20 is our entry, and looks very, has a lot of potential. 108.60 is my target. 108.50 to the downside here, which will, and this trend line got moved a little bit. That's what happens. So this would be my first downside target, or maybe we turn around and move higher. But eventually, I would say that what I'm going to be looking to do is buy that dip here because of the fact that we're in this breakout. And that'll give the extremely overbought here in the RSI. If we go to the 1 hour, have a textbook ascending wedge. And you can see on the 4 hour, for people that are super big candlestick traders and wick traders, here is a huge wick that got rejected previously, and we're at the same rejection point. So I feel very good about this trade, even though we're sitting, well, we're not in any drawdown. We're still right at our entry. So I feel super good about it. Next trade that we're in as well is GJ. GJ broke out. So this is another example of a throwover line to really learn how to trade throwovers and potential breakouts and false breakouts and breakdowns and false breakdowns. You can go through my training. It's one of my best strategies. I think it's one of the most reliable strategies you will definitely find. So this is what I'd be looking for if we broke down here, but I don't think we are. I really don't see it happening. For GJ, I see us, now that we've broken out of this line here, this throwover line, if we retest the backside of it, 139.50 would be a great entry. I don't even know if we'll make it that far. I'm kind of looking at for us to challenge this support here. So the pound's been strong, especially against the yen. And you can see we just tagged that right about the 38.2% retracement. That's our continuation fib. Coming in at 139.80 roughly. So yeah, going into Friday's been off the charts. Fridays have been super volatile, strangely enough. So I don't think tomorrow's going to be any different. We got a lot of breakouts and potential setups. With the dollar, this dollar CAD is pretty big deal. Let's take a look at crude oil, just because we're watching CAD, and you can see. Shout out to Johnny in the group, Johnny Hughes. He had me pointed out oil to me. This looks pretty good. We're either gonna bust out of here. You can see we filled this gap, finding some major resistance here, or I wouldn't be surprised to see one more retracement to the downside. Definitely in a range. Something's about to break loose. But if we get that move to the downside and get a breakout or a breakdown here, that's going to be that will be the fuel, pardon the pun, because I'm talking about oil. That'll be the fuel that would push us, that could really help us to go to the next level on dollar Canadian here. And you can see this wick, and let's see if this area of support holds here. So hope you found this video helpful. I appreciate all y'all. If you want more information, if you want to learn my strategies, if you want to be a part of my group, click the link below. I appreciate every one of you, especially everybody in the VIP group and the guys in the accelerator. We need to get some girls in there, man. Where y'all at, ladies? But everybody in there so far, you guys are crushing it. I can't wait for y'all to take challenge and get funded. And let's finish the week strong, everybody. If you're interested in that program, message me as well, and we'll get you started. So that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, or hopefully the VIP chat. Peace.